Hello, everybody. Well, syndicated video media just posted a post or video about DoorDash deleting a lot of her accounts. Well, I'm not surprised. I was just trying to figure out how she was getting ready to go about fixing all this. The reason why I'm not surprised, because she's been leading up to it. And she's been basically telling y'all what she was going to do without really saying what she was going to do. We were sort of looking for scams. That's why I said, is she done or maybe? My maybe was basically saying, well, she could revert back. But I was thinking more on the lines that maybe YouTube was finally on to her. See, I don't know if you're looking for this. Well, because I'm always looking for YouTube tips and helpful information to help me on various things on my channel, and to stay update with a lot of information. I stumbled upon a video tonight where a pretty well-known YouTuber was talking about a lot of financial niche channels being shut down randomly by YouTube because of scams that was running through the platform. So they were looking at a lot of people, and I mean big people were losing their channels. I'm not just talking about people who have thousands of subscribers, but have millions of subscribers. They were spontaneously losing their channel. Well, we know we called her the DoorDash scammer. Well, to kind of fill you in on what's going on with her, well, she was telling us the whole time that she was preparing for something else. Now, for the most part, we were looking for another scam. I even made a skit about it. But I was just watching her behavior. If you look at all her videos, she's basically trying to denounce what everybody is saying. No real big difference, right? Well, here's what it is. See, y'all just saw the larger scale when it came down to her videos and how many videos she actually had up. I was keeping a log of the videos that she had. And matter of factly, I think I'm gonna go back through my pictures. I think I actually snapped a picture of it because I had been started noticing when we were talking about she was deleting the videos or hiding videos, there was a big gap. But on top of, it was a big gap if you're watching, a subtle gap if you're not really paying attention. Well, all the videos that she was making was basically leading up to trying to discredit all exposure videos or people who make exposure videos, to say, I don't know where they're getting this from. I don't know what these people are talking about. I don't know them. They're making up all these lies. People are saying I got fake pages. That's where it dinged in with me. Then I said, okay, people are saying you got fake pages. I purposely waited until she made mention, far as DoorDash, the character, to say anything about a fake page. The only person I said a fake page on was on my video about a particular viewer, right? She came back today and she made a short, which I did like a little skit today. And I put on there about how DoorDash was saying, her inner thought was saying, they're basically exposing me for all my fake pages. All this basically was like a waste of time that I did this, right? Well, I did that skit after I watched her short talking to a friend, supposedly, that was making her seem like she was so perfect. And what she says in the short, there are all these fake pages. But instead of saying she had the fake pages, DoorDash twisted as like she always does and make it seem like it's someone else. So she goes, the friend said, I got all these fake pages, trying to, look and see what she's doing. No, that's what she's doing. See, I looked that up as well when I was doing my research and trying to make sure I was right about what I was thinking. I started looking up how many pages can one person have, or how many channels can one person have in YouTube. Well, to me, I think it's a lot of work to even with two. But you could realistically have 100 pages on YouTube under one accent account. Right? That's mind blowing to me. right? But so then I'm like, okay, so that means that you can have 100 pages. Why would anybody need 100 pages? But hey, you can have them. But if we're looking at a professional scammer, that right there is something that's good. Well, another thing hit me as I'm uploading the video that I was making for the skit that I had did. Syndicated Video Media had uploaded a video, and in his, he gave accolade to somebody I was giving accolade to. I'm not saying he had saw my video, because he didn't, because I was in the process of uploading my video when his came out. So nobody saw that. It was a new content creator by the name of Slash and React. She was also someone I was mentioning because I was watching a video of hers earlier today. Actually, I had subscribed to her, yes, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I had been commenting on her stuff, but she made a video and I was telling her, oh girl, keep up the good work, right? So when he mentioned her name, I was like, wow. Like, it was just like, whoa, okay? And in his video, he said that he learned that DoorDash had another page. So I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, really? Okay, because what ended up happening was, I guess Slash and React found another page with DoorDash. So I write that down. Well, I made a video today from a person. Well, I made a video the other day when I was talking about DoorDash's supporters. If you want to support her, click now. And out of all the views I only got one person to say that, oh, because of this video, I'm gonna go watch her channel now. Make sure I got her notifications on. Okay, thank you for the engagement is how I respond. But now that I know how to recognize a burner page, I went to go look at this particular person. And sure enough, it was a burner account. The best way you could tell if it's a burner account or not, because in a burner account, you cannot verify where you're from, whether it's the United States, United Kingdom, or or any other place, because it's not a real account. It's a burner account. So you can't put that location on there, right? So, or for the most part, in a lot of burner accounts, they don't. But for some who have had ones back in the day, like years ago, you could put a location on the channel. But if you don't verify where you're from, because YouTube is aware of people using burner accounts, and that, by the way, is illegal for the platform, you will not be able to keep that channel. So, or you won't be able, you won't not necessarily be able to keep it. You will not be able to get paid on that channel. So therefore, you can't make videos on the channels. You can't get an accent count on the channel, because the channel has to be verified. It has to be verified for your location. It has to be verified for your address. And anybody that is monetized knows this, because you went through the same thing. It has to be verified for who you are. It has to be verified for tax reasons. And because it's a burner account, a fake account, right? You can't do that. Well, I never even knew a burner account existed. I just thought the person that had created this basically just created a fake account. But when they was trying to prove that they weren't the person, DoorDash, that I was saying that they were, this particular person wrote, "This is just my burner account." So I'm like, what's a burner account? God darn. You're lying. Like, you just keep lying from one thing to the next. Just tell the freaking truth. What's a burner account? That's what made me go look up what was a burner account and learn about a burner account, because before then I never knew what a burner account was, right? So anyway, DoorDash was making all these videos talking about how people are just making up lies about her. She don't know what anything is going on. You know, then she came back and she was like, I'm stopping shout outs. I'm not doing that because people are saying that I'm taking advantage, and I don't want to take advantage of absolutely anybody. Making a plea, basically, to the public. Even went to her LaToya Jones. Now remember, not LaToya Jones, back to DoorDash Word. Those are channels that she actually got, material on like videos, and that is attached to her AdSense account that has been verified, so she can make money from those. Well, not this year, but last year when she went to the convention, for those that saw those videos before she deleted, and if you go look back on my videos, I'm talking about that back in October, November, where she got an email from YouTube about her AdSense account, and homegirl dipped because she thought she was getting ready to lose her stuff, and she was panicking and ended up running past the cops, and then she got nervous because she didn't know if they was there for her. That's because you around here doing all this illegal crap, though. You need to start doing the right thing. Well, when all this stuff started happening, it made me think of back to last year when she had the problem with the AdSense account. But then she made a video saying that she didn't have a problem with it. She fixed it. Well, here's the thing. I think she really did have a problem with her AdSense account. But during that time, we was questioning because she was still making videos on that account. So we was like, oh, she just clickbaiting, because who's going to continue making videos on an account you getting ready to lose, right? But she kept doing it. So she was like, well, I don't know if I'm going to get rid of this account or my other account, which we now know is the Latoya Jones DoorDash Word account. That's what she was talking about. But at the time, we wasn't aware. Now, probably other people who did exposures on her might have knew about that account, but we didn't know about that account. I literally just found out about that account this year in January, when I had picked back up the exposures. And then when Slash and React did hers, she revealed another channel that I did not even first know about. So, but on top of DoorDash Word, which was changed to Latoya Jones, DoorDash, the one that we're familiar with, on top of the one Kenny, on top of the one well, I guess now that I know, the Christian lady. And by the way, that one actually says United Kingdom, so it was I don't know if it was verified or whether it was a burner, but this account was actually back in the day, because the Christian one, I think, was done back in 2014, 2016. I want to say 2016. I think the Latoya Jones one was done in 2014. DoorDash was done in 18 or 19. So this lady, where we thought she'd been on the platform for 5 years, literally been on the platform for over 10, almost 10 years now. Not 5, 10 years, y'all. And over the course of 10 years, she has a lot of fake pages circling around here. She only got a few where she got it tied to her AdSense account in order to get paid, but she got a lot of burner accounts on her, up under her thing. And then I believe last year, the other problem with her AdSense was she had some of those accounts trying to create another AdSense account. And you can't do that. You can only have one AdSense account. You can't have multiple AdSense accounts. They don't care how many channels you have, but you can only have one AdSense account. So I think that was what was going on. And that was around November, December. Here we are. We're in April, but technically we're not really. And normally they give you 90 days to figure all that stuff out, which will put us round about now. Okay. And so DoorDash making all these videos to try to save her name. I think that's what she was trying to do. But like I said, I started noticing she was deleting videos, and so therefore I started recording how many videos she had. Matter of fact, I want to see, we got so many notebooks up here. I literally wrote it down on one of these things. I wrote it down on the side, right here. I know. It was 455 videos that lady had. I started writing them down. I was like, okay, she deleting these videos. And I know at one point, me and her had almost the same amount of videos. So I'm like, okay, I'm up to 600 and something. How? And we're literally putting out videos a day, probably about the same amount. How come I'm getting all these videos, but I don't see hers growing and they keep going down? So I'm thinking she just unlisted them because she's still saying that she's making money off of her account. But who knows at this point? Who is she totaling all her income up in her head and just telling us from all accounts? who knows with this woman? She's such a freaking liar. You know, you're not gonna know, even though she posted, I know she posted a video on the LaToya one about the giveaway. But because remember on one of my videos, I had said that she was acting all normal, and if she act like that on DoorDash, then maybe she can keep a lot of people. She took that video down. She made a post on there as well where she was pleading to the people to come on over to DoorDash, which makes me believe she's trying to get all those people off of that page, because I think what's happening is her LaToya Jones page probably is getting ready to be gone, right? And so she was trying to get them to migrate over. So that what the whole push was for, trying to get up to the 100,000. Of course, to the exposure video, people who do exposures, they probably think, oh, she's trying to discredit me and say she's not going to get 100,000 subscribers. No, I think it was more so it's a rush because she's getting ready to lose a lot of these channels that she ain't supposed to be having because she's not doing stuff right. And so she's trying to get them moved from one channel to her main one, which now is DoorDash, because that's what she's known for. But because YouTube done got hip to all these different scams that are running through their platform. Remember I told you, YouTube, they ain't gonna really bother them until it affects them. If you got a lot of people doing scammy stuff, then it's going to make you look bad, and it's gonna make your advertisers not want to do business with you if they feel like they're associated with scams. So that could explain why YouTube is going around randomly shutting down a lot of finance YouTube channel, because one that's associated with money, right? That got anything to do with money. And as everybody likes to seem to think, finance is one of the highest niches on the platform. It's one of the most common niches on the platform for sure, okay? So they're cleaning up because it's probably making them look in a negative light. So, and the reason why y'all probably ain't seeing this, because like I keep explaining to y'all, if you're not personally searching for stuff on your own, everybody is like in their own box. So it's only going to pull up what you're looking for. Me, I'm always looking for different information to learn about this new AI system so I can get a better understanding of it. So that's why I get a flood of different things coming into me. If you're not looking, you're not going to see it. Okay. So I saw this information, which would kind of line up with what she's doing, her behavior. And she's trying to basically salvage what she can from one channel to migrate it to the next. And I think that's really what's going on. And the way I can kind of confirm this and why I think she has not deleted the videos, because if you click on her profile picture, it'll take you to her main page where it says more. You click that, and then just like that's how you also can check and see if it's a burner account or not. You click that and her views never changes. Her views have stayed the same. For 100 and something videos, her views have stayed the same. And I know personally, if you delete a video, them views are gone. The only way not only in my history of YouTube, I have only deleted one video, and I learned never to do that again. That was early on. But if you delete a video, you lose the views, you lose the watch time hours, you lose the money accumulated, you lose all that. It's gone. It's out of the window. You're gone bye-bye. You'll never see it again. So I honestly do not think she deleted the video. And if her channel is truly being investigated, then she deletes a video, it's an automatic, if she delete videos that they're trying to look into, it's an automatic bye-bye channel. You have to leave that video up until they're finished their investigation on you. So like I said, I think it could be a combination of a couple of different things that's happening, but I'm almost positive she's not deleting these videos. Those videos are still on her channel, and what she's doing is trying to clean it up for YouTube, which would hint why she's not doing any more shout outs, because it goes against a YouTube policy. She can't do it, huh? Far as the reviews, she can charge people for reviews, but you have to take it off platform. You can advertise it on platform, but you better have a third-party channel where you're routing that stuff back over to and then doing this off the platform on your own. Because far as YouTube is concerned, you cannot have people sending money to your Cash App for services rendered off of their platform, because it's cutting them out of the middle. Okay, so just letting y'all know that. Do it the right way, because once they on your butt, they're gonna be on your butt. And I think that is what is happening. We're gonna watch this a little bit closer to see. And if you notice, all she really did was post a whole bunch of shorts. And we know why. Because shorts will get you views. It really ain't gonna get you money. And if you're not gonna be getting paid on your videos, then why are you posting long form? Think about it, y'all. All right, as always, be your brothers and sisters keeper. Keep God first. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe if you found this information useful. And as always, toodles.